He's back again, and about time too, and that's right, this series is not dead, yet. Anyways, welcome for some more Let's Go Eevee shenanigans. This may be a little bit short of an episode, because it's kind of more of an intermission while the series is on a temporary hiatus, to make room for a series that I actually have recorded far enough in advance to upload every week. But let's just see how this coach trainer treats us before I get too caught up on that topic. Oh, fantastic! My mic is blocking my microphone. You see that corner where my moves are? My mic is blocking that exact area. So just imagine all I'm seeing right now is V, stun, and he. I'm guessing that V is the move I want to go for. Oh, this coach trainer's gimmick is that they use seismic toss. So it's at level 16, so it'll do 16 damage at every turn. No worries about attack, defense, special defense. How many jalapeno peppers you had that particular day? Almost said an unfortunate cuss to the bird community. But since it's just gonna seismic toss setting everything, at least I can just wear it out like this. Come on out, Todd. No, I didn't forget your name and had to think about it for a second. We're just getting a lovely view of that high definition planet Earth brought to you by the Pokemon Company. I think I'm just blindly clicking there. Kinda iffy if I'm even worth. It's fine, it's fine. Headbutt was a play I should have made the first time, but at least I can do it now. And obviously I'm not gonna have any creative topics until I get this off my chest. So let me just go into what's going on with this series. As I've stated on social media, I'm kind of taking a pseudo break from content this month. If you're just going purely by numbers of uploads, you shouldn't notice a difference because I'm still uploading videos on the same days. It's just a little different what exactly I'm uploading. For like the Friday slots, it should practically be the same because instead of actually editing Pokemon Go Battle League content, I'm just taking the live streams that I'm doing from Twitch and uploading sets from those live streams over onto YouTube on the Friday nights. Wednesday's a similar situation, but with a different Pokemon. Yes, all video games are Pokemon now. It is exactly what the Pokemon Company wants us to do. Have every video game be a Pokemon, so we spend all of our video game money on the Pokemon. Hey, give me back my Pokeball! You know, I just thought of something a little non-PG if the officer was a dude, but the officer is a girl, so the joke doesn't work anyways. So I don't even know why I'm drawing attention to it. I mean, I can see why they made the whole lore of why the officer isn't blocking the house anymore, but I'm not even sure if it was really necessary. I mean, I got used to it, being like a 6-year-old playing this game when it first came out on the Pokemon Red scene. Did I accidentally say no to the nurse? Yeah, this microphone's in a real unfortunate situation. It's too late to fix it now, because otherwise I'd just peek out the mic with the sound effect of sliding it. But yeah, there's been a playthrough that I've been live streaming on Friday nights, Donkey Kong Country. So I think I'm going to be uploading that on Wednesdays, at least until it's finished. We'll probably go back to Let's Go Eevee once I'm done with Donkey Kong Country, specifically for the reason that I really want to state most in this video, and that's I think I'm going to start live streaming Let's Go Eevee. I wanted to for a while, but just didn't know exactly how to make the transition from it being a YouTube series to a live stream series. And that's the huge reason for this video. Just so I can talk a little bit about it. Let you all know who only watch it on YouTube, where it's going to be in the live stream. And if you want to keep watching on YouTube, that's fine, because my game plan is that I'm going to live stream it, and then upload it in similar segments to what you're seeing on YouTube, onto YouTube. But if you want to see it early, you'll be able to watch it live on stream, interact with me on the chat, and then I just take the VOD of that and upload it over on YouTube, like a Let's Go Eevee playthrough. So I'm kind of blanking out because I'm not sure if there's like anything else I want to talk about. Oh, I did heal my Pokemon. Wow, wait, the game's actually gonna let me ignore this guy? Like, for real? I can just walk by and pretend he doesn't even exist? Impressive. As I was saying, though, I think the shenanigans that I get into in my commentary is a very similar style that would work well on a live stream. Plus, if I'm live streaming it, I actually be able to upload it more frequently on YouTube instead of just having these periods that I probably could even make an extra YouTube. Not to get too ambitious, but like I might even be able to upload every single week, and then do like a more serious project I take a lot of time on, like Celeste. Continue to upload wherever, but without sacrificing the Let's Go Eevee slot. Possibly, perhaps. I might be getting a hole myself, but the one thing I can promise is, like, if I do it as a live stream, you guys are actually going to see this series on YouTube more often, because I'll actually have a bulk recording session, because I've pretty much gotten to the point where I'm always going to be live streaming every Saturday night at least. So if I keep up with my plan to keep Saturday nights be for live streaming playthroughs like this particular video game, then that's like a solid 2-hour recording session happening every single week. And if I'm only uploading once a week, then there should be no issue to actually get an episode out every week. In fact, there'd probably be room to even do it more, so I just don't want to get too ahead of myself. So I think I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm just going around in circles here, so everyone, hopefully I'll see a couple of you fans over on Twitch once I actually finish up Donkey Kong Country. And, okay, I always swapped to Hoopla because I thought you at least got Tackle at this level and you could just finish off the Raticate for easy experience. This is a little awkward. And you can join in that awkwardness too, when this actually becomes a live stream series on YouTube, on the good old Twitchy Twitch. For those who are more curious, I think my Go Battle League sessions are going to be Monday evenings. I hate to put a time, just cause things fluctuate in my life. But it's definitely safe to say like 7 PM would be the time I shoot for. Mostly because I don't really get home and settled on the work weeks until like 6 PM anyways. So like doing it at 7 for a couple hours would make it easy to stick to. There would definitely be exceptions, like I still want to find the time to do Pokemon Go Community Day sessions like I have in the past. And there's that whole Go Battle League event that's happening a few weeks from now. It's on a Thursday, but I think I would still live stream it just because it's such a unique opportunity that I would want to play anyways, and I'm okay enough with playing it that if the transition between live streaming it and playing it, I think would be worth actually live streaming it over just playing on my own. Like, it wouldn't be too much extra effort, and definitely be fun enough that little extra effort that it would take would be worthwhile, is the point I'm trying to get at. And I promise this is the last time I say it, but Saturday evening is when I plan to do the playthrough streams over on the good old Twitch. I want to finish up Donkey Kong Country first, just because I already started live streaming it. But as soon as I'm done with that, I think I'm going to make Let's Go Eevee be the live stream series that we do. That way, I can assure that I'll actually get this done. I was originally keeping a YouTube series just so I can actually edit in some stuff from Pokemon Leaf Green. That was gonna be the big surprise that like I bring back Pokemon Leaf Green for the Sapphire Islands, and I kind of still want to cover it just because I think it's such a unique and fun part of the Game Boy Advance remakes in particular. And maybe I can still do that as like bonus videos or something, but I don't even know if it's really worth the effort to actually try to squeeze it in the actual playthrough. We'll see as we get closer to the point where Sapphire Islands actually take place. But I haven't been paying attention to the game in so long. I think this is the old daycare center where they only take one Pokemon and you can't breed. Alright, this is Let's Go Eevee where they like try to keep so many... I don't think I actually checked out this guy on my main playthrough. I don't know what he does. I actually forgot he completely existed. Maybe I ignored the whole daycare area in general because I remember from the old games that you couldn't even do anything with this. Even in something like Leaf Green where breeding was a thing, you couldn't do it at that daycare center. You got to a post-game daycare center at, you guessed it, Sapphire Islands. Here comes the moment that way too many people joke about. And honestly, I'm not quite sure what they were thinking about here. Like, obviously he's going for like a magic trick, where you pull, you know, the magic trick where the musician randomly pulls a coin out from your ear. And I'm sure the name of my rival is not helping with the whole magician thing at all. So why? Why'd they do this? Does it really add that much to this character that they have? Oh, that's right. That's why they have him here, because Bill gives you 2 SSAN tickets, because they want to give justification for why the quote-unquote rivals on this ship. Because the whole narrative that they had in the original games doesn't work now that they made the rival not the way he is. I guess the whole point here is this is not a bad exchange, it's a little bit questionable. But when I think more about it, it makes sense why they actually have it. Just the whole concept. I mean, we could have just left it at we give the tickets to the rival, but I guess then they can give us a free revive. Do they really need to give us a free revive? I guess it's not really something worth complaining about. I mean, feel free to add your input of why that scene is there. Oh, this is a fun activity that they added into the remake. There's no Itemfinder in this game, so your Pokemon... your Eevee here is actually going to act as our pseudo Itemfinder. The more he wags his tail, the closer... Or she... Why am I doing Why would I say just horrible things about Jenna Girl? Like calling her a he. Wait, hold on. I think I remember never really getting this. But is Jenna Girl just really being an item finder for the items that are already visible on the ground? No, because her tail was going crazy just a couple seconds ago. I'm sorry, I am gonna waste all your times on this until I find at least one item. That should be good. Her tail's going so crazy. There we go, we found a nugget. Totally worth our time. I say that sarcastically, but I kind of really wish to have the ability to have a lot of selling items in my main file, just because I do transfer so many Pokemon from Pokemon Go into this game. I kind of run out of Pokeballs a lot. At least it used to be a major issue. I don't think it's as big of an issue now, though, because... Hold the phone. Do they really have Jenna Girl only do her thing when the tail is not visible? Or, like, from this angle? Which, I mean, yeah, I guess if you're only programming so much, would be a thing, but it does make sense why you wouldn't do it from this angle. You know, the angle where you can actually see the tail. But I'm just nitpicking here. Todd, do you see the item that we're looking for? Maybe it'd be easier to put them away while we're trying to figure out what the heck's going on here. I got so distracted by this dumb thing of all things. It's even more fun to try to do this with the Pokeball Plus. You know, the thing with the excellent control stick. Yeah, sorry, Todd. But this is too much as is. Where's this game's equivalent of the start button? So you can shake... Why opens up the Pokemon box? No, there was definitely a way to do this. I've been playing this game with just a Pokeball Plus all this time. There's definitely a way to do this without. Alright, maybe now I'll have a little easier time. Do you guys see now why I think this series will work so much better as a live stream? Like, other people could actually make this section funny. Meanwhile, I'm just here just running around being like a dope. And we could like talk about the weather, what cool video games are coming out. We could talk about so many things live in person, and this would not feel as dull and tedious if we had a live stream chat going alongside with it. I really should just give up on any more nuggets that we find along the way. It's not really worth it to actually do on recording. But at least now you got a gist of the whole gimmick of this. I still remember the days when these NPCs would actually do a trade with you. I don't dislike Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. The only problem is that they keep reminding me of things I like from the older games. So if it ever comes across like I don't like the games, that's why. It's not that I don't like them. There's just way too many elements that remind me... There's so many elements that remind me of things from the older games that aren't in here. And as I was saying, if I didn't say it like 10 times already, the Let's Go games, a lot of it for the sake of keeping it simple for the newer players / players that, as well as the players that have only played the Red and Blue games. There's a lot of things that I don't see in Fire Red and Leaf Green that are in this game, and I just keep having my mind come back to that one, even though there's a lot of elements I like about these games over Fire Red and Leaf Green. Specifically the graphics and the music. Like, apparently this is a leads the way to a war zone, but I did not like the soundtrack in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I don't know, there's just way too much rock in it. It feels out of place. And it's just I don't normally mind the GBA chiptune. A lot of times I don't even notice it at all. But Fire Red Leaf Green is one game where I notice the iffy quality of the Game Boy Advance soundtrack. But I know like people can make decent music. People can make good music out of the soundtrack. It just for some reason doesn't work well with the Pokemon games. Like Golden Sun has amazing music, and it's a freaking Game Boy Advance game. And so but for some reason when people try to remake games, maybe it's because they try to take it too literally, the music doesn't always sound as good as the original. I keep beating around the bush because Donkey Kong Country falls into this trap. Apparently, like I grew up more on the GBA versions of Donkey Kong Country, especially 2 and 3, more so than the original. Because I think I have mentioned that Donkey Kong Country 1 was my first console video game, with Pokemon being my first video game outside of like PC edutainment like Reader Rabbit. But that's a huge tangent to say that I did not notice the sound issues in Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance. I just know that's a common complaint with those particular ports. To add on to my point of, for some reason the GBA didn't handle music for ports as well as it should have. You know, I'm trying to keep this one a bit shorter anyways, but we're already at 20 minutes, so I might as well just do one more battle. I've actually skipped a lot of battles, and makes me realize that if I really wanted to just get this playthrough done and over with, I could just probably skip the majority of the trainers, majority of wild encounters, because it's so easy to do so in this game, and probably cut down the time that it takes to complete this project in half. But I'm not too worried about that. Just have everyone get a little time in the sun, have Hoopulele just have some shared experience in the back, and eventually we'll have ourselves a Gyarados. Unfortunately, I kind of just proved the point that that guy is a ripoff, because I haven't really used Hoopulele too much, and we're about to get to the point where you can get a magic carp for free. We're gonna be able to... Actually, no. I don't think the fishing rod is in this game. That's just like in Game Boy games. So maybe I'm actually mistaken. Yeah, we don't get the Magikarp. I don't think we get the fishing rod in this game. Yeah, it looks like the fisherman just turned his house into a tip station. So I was gonna end off here, but I think we'll actually explore around town a bit. It'll make it a bit longer, but since I'm already recording anyways, I might as well make it a full, quote-unquote, full-length episode. Especially because it might be a little bit before I jump back into the game. It'll at least give the people that watch this series what they want. Yeah, he's basically explaining the concepts of Eevees and Ivees, where weak Pokemon can be stronger even at the same level, and it all comes down to the stats / experience that they gain up to that level. And then Candy throws a monkey wrench and all that, where you can just like adjust something Eevee-like. Yeah, this guy seems a little weird trading a Geodude for Geodude, but he's one of those people, I feel like we came across one before, that basically trades one of your Kanto Pokemon for an Alolan Pokemon, so if you want an Alolan Pokemon on your team, Alolan Geodude would be interesting to run in a Kanto game because it's an electric rock type. You know, if we come across a Geodude, I'll do that guy's trade and just show off what I mean in person. Hey, I wonder if this is the same trainer and the same Squirtle that we saw doing shenanigans in the previous town. Sure, I'll take care of the Squirtle for you. Because that would actually be an interesting way to just try to tie things together. Add a little more lore to the series and backlog and all that. I think I changed my mind again. I don't think we're gonna go through every place in here. We're not gonna go through this entire town. But I just want to at least make sure that I've confirmed this speculation I have for myself. That there's no fishing rod in this game, and the Magikarp Fisherman guy that normally gives you the fishing rods got replaced by NPCs. So let's go to exploring and fact-checking. And Hoopalele is just here along for the ride. You seem a bit old, I remember. This is my land, all of it. I own everything on this square right here. I'm having my Pokemon use Bulldoze to prepare the site so I can build something here. I think that's definitely changed from the original games, because Bulldoze did not exist in those other games. I think they just say that you stomp in the ground, so could use for like tying Pokemon lore a little bit together. Did she just say that it comes from Slush in the Ground, but that's probably no sweat? Which do you prefer, the puppy Pokemon Growlithe or a Scratch Cat Meowth? I think I prefer... I know the answer here, but I think I personally prefer Growlithe. Oh, I didn't have an answer, I knew it. Sorry, it's a silly question. If you catch 5 of the Scratch Cat Pokemon, I'll make you a pretty Pokemon. You can ride on his back. Now let's see what you have. You happen to be the guy that... Yeah! Wow, you're actually the guy that normally in order to get Farfetch in the games of old, you have to trade a Sparrow for this guy's Farfetch, but not. He's just gonna get his own Sparrow and keep his good old buddy Farfetch. I think part of the reason for this change is because it's not really relevant, because I think they make Farfetch a wild encounter. There's a lot of elements like that, and I'll be sure to point them out when we go more in the game. Hello there, Seal. Come on. I know you're not a plushie, let me say hello to you. Someone brags right back, and 10 times more than them. I wonder who says that. Our chairman is a very outspoken Pokemon when it comes to his opinion about Pokemon. I adore my seal, it's just so lovable. It wheels yeah when I hug it. Would you like my Pikachu's adorable tail? Sure. Aw, you can't interact with the plushes. Like, I know there's some old games where you, like, talk to the plushes like, is that a Pokemon? Oh, no, it's just a Pokemon doll. Or, I'm the chairman of this fan club. I raised more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to them, I surely am. So, you come to hear about my Pokemon? I'm gonna just assume the game says yeah, because I still can't see that corner. Oh, you see, my favorite Pokemon is Rapidash. It's the cutest. It's so cute and smart and lovely. It is almost too much to take. But it's really amazing when you stop looking at it, don't you think so? Oh, yes. It looks so stunning and its heart is so kind. You can't help but to love it. And when you hug it tight while sleeping, it's so warm and cuddling. Plus, it looks spectacular, of course. Oh, it's simply ravishing when... Oh, oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Oh, I was trying to remember what this guy gave you, because normally he, like, triggers the side quest to actually get a bike, but there's actually no bike in the game because you can just ride on Pokemon. So I guess it's kind of funny that there's a side quest of getting a rideable Pokemon in the same area you would normally, quote-unquote, get the bike at. And we're almost at half an hour here, so I think we'll actually explore the rest of this town in the next one. Thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you then. Again, the next time we meet, it'll probably be live on Twitch. So if you didn't catch it in the video, I'll have information in the description of how to see it. If not, hope you look forward to the VODs when they make their way over to YouTube. Until then, take care.